the president's advisors, including the chief of staff, Rahm Emanuel, were, quote, too insular and not strategic enough. She thought her husband needed a new team. Former Press Secretary Robert Gibbs blew up, cursed the First Lady, the book says, after complaints about his efforts to tamp down a story that Mrs. Obama reportedly told the French First Lady that living in the White House is hell.
Every First Lady has been involved in her husband's administration. She is the person who has his interest at heart.
And not just staff. According to the book, during a 50th birthday toast, the First Lady thanked the president for putting up with how hard she'd been on him. The White House calls this book an over-dramatization of old news. David.
David Curley at the White House tonight. David, thanks to you. And in Arizona this weekend, they are marking the one-year anniversary of the shooting of Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. Today, she took a break from her rehab in Houston, and with her husband, Mark Kelly, they visited a hiking trail named in honor of her aide, Gabe Zimmerman. He was one of the 6 people who died in the shootings. Their husband, Mark Kelly, they visited a hiking trail named in honor of her aide, Gabe Zimmerman. He was one of the 6 people who died in the shootings. And tomorrow morning, we'll hear from Mark Kelly as he talks to our Dan Harris on Good Morning America. In the meantime, we turn overseas tonight, where there was a rare break in the hostility between Iran and the U.S. today. It comes after a U.S. Navy ship rescued 13 Iranian fishermen held captive by pirates. Today, Iran's foreign minister said he welcomed the rescue as a, quote, humanitarian gesture. Yet the rescue came just days after Iran warned the U.S. to keep those same Navy ships out of the region. And now to that hot air balloon adventure that turned into tragedy in New Zealand. The giant balloon burst into flames, killing all 11 people on board. Family and friends stood helplessly below, watching in horror. Here's ABC's Jeffrey Kaufman.
It began as an idyllic hot air balloon ride at sunrise. It ended in horror.
I looked over and I just couldn't believe it. One side of the basket was on fire and the flames were licking up.
As the balloon was coming in for a landing, it hit those power lines next to the road. After bursting into flames, it worked itself free, rising to 5. As the balloon was coming in for a landing, it hit those power lines next to the road. After bursting into flames, it worked itself free, rising to 500 feet, then plummeting to the ground.
2 passengers, believed to be a male and a female, appear to have jumped out of the basket.
They did not survive. All on board, the pilot and 5 couples, all New Zealanders, died in an instant. Ballooning is a popular pastime in New Zealand, an exotic way to enjoy the country's spectacular landscape. It is not clear what caused this accident, but in New Zealand, it has become a national tragedy. Jeffrey Kaufman, ABC News, London.
The tragedy in New Zealand. And now, on a more hopeful note, we welcome this headline today: an incredible streak of luck for a group of co-workers who beat some major odds twice. In February, they won $12 million in a Super Lotto drawing. Yesterday, they did it again, winning more than $262,000. And still ahead on the special edition of World News from Manchester, Seeing Double, the surprising science tonight behind the explosion in the number of twins, why some moms are 4 times more likely to have them. The surprising science tonight behind the explosion in the number of twins, why some moms are 4 times more likely to have them. We take you down to the debate stage right here behind me tonight. Who decides which candidate stands where, and the tiny things you should be looking for tonight. And at the end tonight, long after the broadcast ends, our stealth political team out in force with their tiny cameras rolling on the candidate's every move.
This is ABC World News with David Muir, brought to you by Geico.
Pure adrenaline.
Everything you love about Geico. Now mobile. Download the new Geico app today.
If you think Tylenol is the pain reliever orthopedic doctors recommend most for arthritis pain, think again and take Aleve. It's the one doctors recommend most for arthritis pain. 2 pills can last all day.
When you have diabetes, your doctor will say, get smart about your weight. That's why there's new Glucerna Hunger Smart shakes. They have carbs steady with carbs that digest slowly to help minimize blood sugar spikes.
New Glucerna Hunger Smart, a smart way to help manage hunger and diabetes. I'm Laura, and this is my CVS.
I just transferred a prescription to CVS because they have Care One-on-One. It's where the pharmacist stops and talks to me about safety and saving money with generic prescriptions.
Laura, let's talk about possible side effects.
It's all about me. Love that.
Get Care One-on-One only at CVS Pharmacy. We accept Express Scripts and 5,000 other insurance plans.
I'm Laura, and this is my CVS. It's all mine.
You never know. You never know when a moment might turn into something more. And when it does, men with erectile dysfunction can be more confident in their ability to be ready with Cialis for daily use. Cialis for daily use is a clinically proven low-dose tablet you take every day, so you can be ready anytime the moment's right.
Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medications, and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sexual activity.
Don't take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as this may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure.
Do not drink alcohol in excess with Cialis. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, stop taking Cialis and call your doctor right away.
Ask your doctor if Cialis for daily use is right for you. For a 30-tablet free trial offer, go to Cialis.com.
You see it every day at the mall, the playground, the elementary school. You see it every day at the mall, the playground, the elementary school, and no, you're not seeing double. There really is a staggering number of twins, and tonight here, the new science behind it. Here's Lisa Stark.
Evan and Jason are two of a kind.
Jason, Evan's a little taller than you? Oh, he is.
Part of an explosion of twins. Since 1980, the twin birth rate has jumped 76%. The reason? There are more older moms using infertility treatment, which ups the chance of twins. But it's also hormonal changes in older women causing the release of additional eggs. In fact, a 35-year-old is 4 times more likely to have fraternal twins than a 20-year-old. Lene Sperling-Phillips had Evan and Jason at age 40. She marvels at how her identical boys are so together, even when apart.
At night, I'll go in and check on them, and oftentimes they're in the exact same position. It's truly amazing. It's like sometimes they are the same person.
So they'll be sleeping in separate rooms.
Separate rooms.
But in the exact same sleeping position.
Exact same.
So they'll be sleeping in separate rooms.
Separate rooms.
But in the exact same sleeping position.
Exact same position.
And this may sound like baby babble, but it's perfectly understandable to this pair. An estimated 40% of multiples have a secret way of communicating in their early years. Twins, though, aren't carbon copies.
Jason doesn't like chocolate.
You don't like chocolate, Jason?
I like chocolate.
And you do? So you're different that way, right?
But there's no denying that special bond.
And Jason was best friend.
No doubt now and forever. Lisa Stark, ABC News, Bethesda, Maryland.
Our thanks to Lisa tonight. And when we come back, I'll head down to the debate stage behind the rafters to where the candidates will come out and why there's been a podium shuffle here tonight.
My name is Robin. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and Chantix worked for me. It's a medication I could take and still smoke while it built up in my system.
Along with support, Chantix is proven to help people quit smoking. It reduces the urge to smoke. Support, Chantix is proven to help people quit smoking. It reduces the urge to smoke. Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking or after stopping Chantix. If you notice any of these, stop taking Chantix and call your doctor right away. Tell your doctor about any history of depression or other mental health problems, which could get worse while taking Chantix. Don't take Chantix if you've had a serious allergic or skin reaction to it. If you develop these, stop taking Chantix and see your doctor right away, as some can be life-threatening. If you have a history of heart or blood vessel problems, tell your doctor if you have new or worse symptoms. Get medical help right away if you have symptoms of a heart attack. Use caution when driving or operating machinery. Common side effects include nausea, trouble sleeping, and unusual dreams.
My inspiration for quitting were my sons. They were my little cheering squad.
Ask your doctor if Chantix is right for you.
What's going on?
Well, we ordered a gift online, and we really need to do something with it. I'm just not sure what.
What is it? Well, just return it. Returning gifts is easier than ever with priority mail flat rate boxes from the Postal Service. If it fits, boxes from the Postal Service. If it fits, it ships anywhere in the country for a low flat rate. Plus, I can pick it up for free. Perfect, because we have to get that out of this house. Come on, it's not that big. Oh, yeah, that's got to go.
Priority mail flat rate shipping starts at just $4.95, only from the Postal Service. A simpler way to ship and return.
Hi, folks. I'm Fred Thompson. And like me, you probably heard a lot about reverse mortgages, but weren't quite sure how they worked or whether they'd be the right financial solution for you. Well, take my word for it, and hundreds of thousands of other Americans who've used a government-insured reverse mortgage as a safe, effective financial tool. If you're over 62 years old and own your own home, give AAG a call to find out how a reverse mortgage can help you. You know, I'm extremely proud to be a part of AAG, a national reverse mortgage lender that's helping people overcome their financial worries and live the lives they've dreamed. Why don't you find out more by calling us today?
Call